Ho ho ho, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone into the Vortex Pinnacle. Alright, giggity giggity, giggity goo. Looks like our healer is on the case with me as well. I love a nice fast healer. So, going straight in, guys. Nothing for us to do. We know these mobs stun us, so we're going to drop our D&D straight away. We're going to death grip that one over. Holy crap, what is going on with my UI? Holy Christ, holy God. This is bad news. Give me a second, guys, and I will sort this out. Oh, man. Threat plates has absolutely gone mental. That'll happen to you guys. That will happen. So, we're just going to blood boil these away. I'm doing my best. We've got some lightning bolts being fired at us, so we're going to keep interrupting those. Fire off our rune strikes. And remember, we're keeping that one rune off cooldown. God, can you forgive me for tanking like this, guys? What the hell? There we go. That'll make it easier. Oh, man. So we're going to do this dungeon a little bit hardcore style. We're going to do it without the use of any sort of threat plates above them, but I'm sure I'm going to hold aggro anyway, so whatever. Going into our mobs, get our diseases on, spread that to both. Now, if it's two mobs, guys, go ahead and just heart strike them both. We've got our two runes up there. We're going to death strike that one. That's enough threat on this one done. Move on to our next mob. Remember what I always say about tanking, guys, is you not only consider yourself, you consider the rest of the group, because that's what makes the life so much easier, alright, guys? So it's positioning that's most important. Now, we know these mobs stun us, so I'm going to fire off that quick, get the stun before the rest of the party gets here. Drop a D&D all over everyone's face. A couple of blood boils. That's aggro done and dusted on this pack, it really is. But we're going to save it a little smidge, just to make sure we've got aggro and everything, and help, because we're probably going to be the highest damage dealer in here. Spread out some rune strikes. Rune strike for you. Man, this is so hard without some sort of plate above the targets. It's hard to see these guys. Wowzers, but watch this. Ah! No, we don't want that. So, we're going to move on. Diseases on you. I do feel it's important to spread your diseases. Boom! There we go, attacking me. Death strike for you. Keep the blood shield up. Really nice. Yeah. Oh, heart strike. Bit of cleave. Bit of cleave for your face. And all I'm doing is cycling around the mobs, guys. I've got my diseases ticking away. I don't need to do more than that. Got my diseases ticking away. Making sure everything's cool and the gang. Moving on. No one going to get stunned. Drop the D&D. Go on, stun me. Ha, you're already in my death and decay. So fuck you, yeah? Fuck you, buddy. Oh, you can tell I love tanking, can't you, guys? I do love it. I wish it was harder. I wish it was more involved in raids, is what I'm asking. I actually prefer tanking 5-mans at the moment rather than raids, which is really weird. Yeah, I'm sure you can imagine. So, I've sort of gimped myself here a little bit without having some threat plates up, but whatever. No problem at all. We're still going to tank it like total ballers. Keep our bone shield up. Bit of a cleave. Moving on. Bored of that pack now. Laters, sort yourselves out. Run into the next one. This is what I'm talking about. Once your threat's done, get on ahead and get into the next pack. This spawns a lot of ads, so we're going to go ahead. Throw down our D&D so all these ads are in there. Go away. Rune strike. Oh, I'm dying, but you see the heals popping on myself? Really, really huge heals, guys. So fucking huge from Death Strike. I'll show you the healing done on this dungeon at the end. No doubt the druid will be top. Got a nice solid druid here with no issues at all. I'm slow. Go, 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 go. Can I chains of ice them? Yeah. Oh, you stunned me, you gits. Chains of ice is really cool if you trying to move on. If you're not dazed, anyway, that's for damn sure. Drop a D&D in the middle. Outbreak. Fire off the big pestilence. Boom, boom, boom. And that is going to be all she wrote for the aggro on this pack, guys, because there's diseases everywhere, ticking away for shitloads of damage. Absolutely happy. Just keeping that blood rune off cooldown. You see the way it procs? I'm going to try and let you keep an eye on it. I'll bring it up every now and again, but when you're rune striking, you'll notice that your runic empowerment, which procs an extra rune for you, if you've got a full blood rune up, he's going to go ahead and it's going to stick a free death rune on for you. That's another death strike. So, come on, man! More DPS! I'm going to be DPSing this forever. I'm actually building my runic power now, guys, and that's because we're setting up for the boss. This is what I'm talking about with preparing for your tanking experience and why it's important to understand what's coming next. I know there's a boss next. Die, die, die. Excellent, super duper. Going in here, I've got a full runic power bar. What does that mean? That means dancing rune weapon straight off. So what I do is I fire off everything I've got in my skill list. Dun dun dun, and then I fire off an empowered rune weapon, and that's going to give me so much threat. And that is just, you can see I had double diseases on while my empowered room, my dancing room weapon was up. I was doing a shitload more threat. I had a shitload more parry. I'm just in happy hog heaven at the moment. Really good. So now we're going to look a little bit at cooldowns. As you know, this guy sucks us in, run out, and he does all that magical damage. Oh, AMS. And throw down a D&D, why not? And an outbreak, refresh our diseases. Look at that, I'm taking fuck all with some powerful AMSs compared to the rest of the group. I'm just happy as Larry. Really, really good, guys. Oh, keep DPSing. Yes, I'm the top of the DPS, but whatever. That's not the point of what the exercise I'm showing you is how to tank. This is the whole point of it. Is just keep that death strike up, keep your fatty blood shield up, and you'll take no damage. So we're going to pull us in now. What do we use now? Holy cow! Tall Barad trinket. Look at it again. Tall Barad goodness. Icy touch. Keep our diseases on. Look at this. Mixing these two together is just ridiculous. So much mitigation, guys. Really is just incredible. Die, die, die. Oh. Keep our blood rune ready. Make sure we've got at least one blood rune regenerating. And that makes sure we proc that runic empowerment. Reattach blood shield. See? Need it on the Resto Shaman. Whatever. This is Blood DK Day, and I don't fucking care about my Resto Shaman today. I care about my Blood DK and showing you guys exactly what's what up in this history. So, off we go again. Nice big fat Death and Decay. Fire it down. Now, what I see a lot is blood tanks when I'm on other classes, as you know, I play different classes, is a lot of blood tanks sort of waiting before Death and Decay before they get there. You don't need it, guys. It's all about speed in general. If you've got a lot of speed going on overall, it doesn't matter. You don't need to wait for Death and Decay for every single pull at all, guys. As I'm showing you here, it's all about speed. Interrupting, because we're a tonk and we can interrupt as just as good as anyone else. No, you stay there and cloudburst me while I run off up here and go like this. 2 heart strikes. Boom, done. Disease for you. Disease for you. Use a blood tap to get another rune. Spread the diseases. Interrupting. Get our death strikes on the go. Another heart strike just to cleave them both. Look at that. You see it says 2 hits there, guys? That's because your heart strike is cleaving away. Ah, stop slowing me. Mr. Preacher's too mighty for this. Little trick here about why I like to pull this one, guys. Just to make the run go that touch smoother. It's all about saving seconds. I know seconds don't seem a lot, but they add up over a dungeon. Drop a D&D so he stands in it all the time. Get your diseases on so they're ticking away. And then move here, which is the next bit we're going to be going to. And here he comes. Oh, yeah. Let him come to you. So when this thing dies, we're going to have nice and happily just turn around and go on to the next part of the dungeon. Yeah. All about little tricks and tips that help you speed it up and make a funner experience for a Chilling Blast. Oh, Tall Brad trinket, baby. Look at that. Fuck all. Fuck all damage. Whatever. Laters. It's because they're on such low cooldowns, your AMS and this Tall Brad trinket, you really can just absolutely abuse them, guys, and just mitigate so much damage from these trash mobs. Really is good. So what have we got here? Ooh, baby. So good. Oh, no. Go away. We don't want that. That's freaky. That is some freaky shit when we put that up. I have no idea what's going on with that mod there. But as you know from if you watch my UI video, I am no mod expert at all. Oh, you're pulling the extras, eh? I think I probably pulled them, but whatever. Death Strike! Yeah! Pull this guy! I'm pressing all sorts of keys. Oh, panic stricken. Do. This guy cleaves, guys, so make sure you turn him round. Ah, Rune Strike. Yeah. Oh, Chilling Blast again. AMS. LOL. Does it look like I care? Oh, he's dying. There we go. Rune Tap proc. Healing ourselves. Where's our druid gone? Oh, he's gone away. So we need to use some interesting stuff to stay alive. Interrupt that. Generate that to get another Death Strike off. Yeah. Our poor druid is a long way away. He's struggling, the poor lad. Do. See if we can help him out. He's got a DPS, man. There you go. Good man. Keep our bone shield up for the next pack. Get some nice hots going. There's the big AoE pull. Do. Just going to drop the D&D and let the mobs walk into your D&D. That's why Death and Decay is so cool as a Blood Deathknight. Just drag you in so you're here nice and fast. Spread some diseases and blood boil away. And what you find is a lot of magical damage here, guys. So we're going to Death Strike just to keep that up. Cloudburst coming. AMS. Make sure we don't take a lot of damage from that. And move them away so our Rep Paladin friend isn't going to take a lot of damage either. And now we're going to keep moving because we've done as much threat as we need to do on there. Laters. Chains of ice for everybody. Stay where you are. Let the rest finish it off. Oh, you're chasing me, son. Oh, chains of ice. Oh, chains of ice. And we are ready to go on our next boss. Come on, guys. Have we not finished this yet? Jeebus. Come on, die, you son of a bitch. Now I want to be rebuilding my runic power. Get that up nice and tidy, because you know why? Because I've already told you. Oh yeah, that is dancing rune weapon time. There it is. Oh, go flying at the start. That's okay. Now what do we do here, guys? Is we sacrifice our DPS for the love of the other DPS. Is we stand in the cloud to make sure we get the slow debuff, while the rest of the DPS who DPS from behind to enhance their DPS actually go ahead and stay behind it and get the full benefit of that haste buff to make sure they do maximum amounts of damage. These are the things we do as a tank of our philosophy of being a tank, guys. We make things harder on ourselves as a tank to make the group easier. Because we are one man. We are one man alone, so it's blowing in my favour. Going to turn that shit around like a boss. And there you go. I'm getting all the benefits of being slowed, attack speed slow, but our DPSs, who can go ahead and fire from behind, are getting much more benefit from us. Chilling Blast? I don't think so, son. Let's have an AMS down for that bad son bitch. What you do know is when our runes slow down, oh, it's hard work for us. So we're going to dodge that tornado, turn this bad boy this way, yeah. And we are back in the Grim Zone. If you don't know this boss at all or what's happening, you see the wind blowing in this direction? See that? Well, I hope you see that, because my graphics are in 1080 HD, like a fucking boss. So we've got the wind blowing this way. If you stand with the wind blowing in the direction you're facing, like this, see the way the wind's blowing where I'm facing? You get a bonus to a lot of damage. If you face into the wind, so the wind's blowing in your face, you don't get that bonus. Oh, Tall Brad Trinket, you got fucking owned, boss. No love for you whatsoever. Oh, another Death Strike. So yeah, if you face with the wind blowing into you, you get slowed. So actually, it's a double entendre way of doing it. So I want to face with the wind blowing into my face as the tank, so the DPSs can go ahead and stand behind. Because even if you don't understand, or the DPSs in your group don't understand the mechanics of the fight, such as the wind blowing gives you a damage buff if you're facing into the wind or if you're letting the wind blow from behind you, because you know, and you're the tank, a lot of DPSs do know that they need to stand behind the mob to do the most damage. Okay, that's one of the most basic things you pick up as a DPSer, is that you know that I need to stand behind the mob. So by turning the mob, forcing them to attack from behind, what you're in essence doing is forcing them to obey the mechanics of the fight without them knowing that they're doing it. How cool is that? You think about that shit. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to strangulate this guy because he tries to blow a heal, and I tend to get knocked back as soon as he does it. Yeah, see, I get stunned. So I thought I wasn't stunned there. He could have casted a big heal. We don't want that. Oh, come here. Don't like this guy because this lightning lash is a pain in the ass. So we keep killing that guy. Now, just an order of priority again. One is the Temple Adept, which is the healer. You want to kill that one first. And the next one is that Lightning Lord. I forget his name, but he casts Lightning Lash, which just AoEs the group all the time. So take up the role of the Interrupter, guys. And by doing so, you interrupt the heals first, so there's no more heals, and then move on to focus the Lightning guy. And there you go. You're not going to get any more interrupts from that guy. All right, guy? You're not going to get the AoE going onto the group, so you've diminished the raid damage a lot. Now, even as a baller tank, I'd still like a little bit of CC on this group. I'm going to see if I can get there first. I want that one CC, because there's two healers in this group. What you'll find is if you walk up to this gun, it'll pull everything else to you, and eventually that healer will stop there. You see that happen? Minister of Air is the one, so we're going to focus the Temple Adept first to make sure he doesn't heal. Interrupt him there. He's going to die now, and then we're going to switch over to the Lightning Lash when we're not stunned or being thrown around. Throw for a little heart strike for you guys. Oh, shockwave me. Git. Go to the Lightning Lasher, and then interrupt this guy to stop all the AoE happening on the group. That's my plan. You see, even though it looks like I'm just attacking random mobs, there's a plan in action. As a tank, you need to make sure you've got a plan in action of what the fuck's going on and how to make your group easier. Boom, boom, boom. Last mob. No danger at all. Interrupt him there. That means his spell school is locked. Remember, you don't need to wait specifically for the heal if he's at low health, because he gets a casting speed buff. What you can do is interrupt him on a spell just before, so he's likely to have his spell school locked. Now, why spell school, what I'm talking about, is a heal is a holy spell. As you can see, Holy Smite is also a holy spell. And when you interrupt that with spells other than Wind Shock, Wind Shock on a Shaman, not a Resto Shaman, and a Shaman doesn't do the same thing. It actually locks out the Holy School, even for mobs. So that's why it's important. How many of them are left? 2. Good. Moving on. There's a healer there. We'll go ahead and interrupt him. And we're going to drag all the mobs over to us. He's going to stop to cast like that. You see that? It always happens every time, guys. So use that to your advantage to plan what the mobs are doing. Where can we find the Adept? There he is. He's going to trolley cast the heal soon, and I'm going to be stunned. Oh, come on, get the heal. Oh, he got it at the last fucking second. What a guy. What a total guy. Really is the coolest shit ever when you can pull that off. And you've got Bop. Keep the fucking Death Strikes going. So what you'll find is, as a tank, threat is not really a great issue. So what it actually comes down is controlling the mobs. Far more important, guys, and far easier for you to do. Interrupt the heal. And that should be him dead. Now, how do we pull this pack? I get this question all the time, is how do we pull this pack? Basically, you want to pull them out of this buff so the DPS can damage them. We're going to go ahead and we're going to drop our D&D there. And what that's going to do is when they pull, they're going to run through my Death and Decay. You see that? So I've got aggro on them all. Fucking cool, or what, guys? So now we need to group them up. Focusing the healer. Don't get knocked off. Oh, badass strangulate there, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no! I'm stunned. No! You fuck! Oh, he stunned me at the very fucking edge. What a bastard. Happens to the best of us. Really does. You fucker. Oh, well, we'll get back super, super fast. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, man. How fucking desperate is that to show you on the Blood DK video? Everything was going so fucking swimmingly. To be punted and thrown up there. I should have had me back to the wall so that wouldn't have happened. But fucking what are you going to do? Oh, people are dying. Oh, my God. See if I can get up there and rescue the situation before it's too grim. Got to apologise. My bad. I'm so fucking terrible sometimes. That's distracting me with talking. I'm blaming you guys for that. But fucking hell. Oh, of all the things to happen in the old Blood DK video. Well, there you go. You can see it happens to everybody. Should have predicted it and had me back somewhere else. Too busy talking to you about something else, but that's what happens. Let's get back up here quickly. God, this is a nice slow run. Hopefully the rest of the party won't die. Don't die. Don't I wish I had my belt of run speed at the moment, but I don't. Maybe I can pull off a sweet mass res for everybody else. I hope they won. I do hope they won. It looks like they won. Unless he's got one CC'd. Looks like everything's dead. Yeah, everything died. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're happy with that. Shall I pull for mass res for our Druid? Mass res. Come on, come on, come on. Really, I'm sorry. Oh, man, to show that in the video. I'm still going to upload it to show you mistakes happened. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to cut that out. Big res on our Druid. Moving on. The group didn't wipe, so safe to say I was the baller. I think it's safe to say I did enough initial work to make sure the group survived. What do you think of that, guys? That's a way of justifying it, isn't it? I think so. Okay, let's move on. After that brief interlude, coming down. Where's our Druid friend? Where's our Druid friend? I think our Pally ran in. Oh, no! Ah, it's okay. He used the portal. SDK frig. Don't know what that means. But anyway. Oh, infinite loop. Infinito. A lot of infinites flying around these days. The Suffering. Crikey. It's a bit intense, that name, isn't it? It's a bit much. A bit much indeed. Death and Decay on all these. Not going to use Outbreak because I want it for the boss. Spread it out. And I'm just going to try and build as many runic power as possible while our Pally friend runs back. I'm not going to use any rune strikes. I'm just going to walk around it happy as. I'm just doing our DPS. Where are you, Pally boy? Oh, he's almost here. He's almost here. Ah, I did the last one. Yeah, got a death strike off. Come on, Pally. Come on, Pally. Come, Pally. Come, Pally. Come, Pally. Come. Yeah, so forgetting the fact that I was a complete fucking noob 10-15 seconds ago. Going up to our last boss. So we've built up some runic power. We're going to use Horn of Winter just to keep that topped up while our Pally gets here. Go ahead if you're worried about it dropping. Drop a Death and Decay. Just helps you give that little bit more runic power. Make sure you drop it away from the boss, of course. And we're going to go into it the same way we did the other thing. We're going to drop our Dancing Rune Weapon as soon as possible. If our runic power doesn't go down too much. You coming, pal? Fire off everything at first. Get all our debuffs on. Dancing rune weapon's going to be going. Ghoul's going to be going. We're going to get double diseases on. We're going to throw up our empowered rune weapon. That's going to set us up for the rest of the damn fight, guys. And we're not going to need to worry about anything after that. Drop our Death and Decay again. Keep our runic up as high as possible. Come on, buddy. Come on, SDK Ferg. Ferg. Come on. Where's my life grip? Yeah, okay, we're going. Dancing rune weapon up. Double diseases. Yeah. Cool, and the gang. Alright. Static cling. Give it a big jump. Make sure we don't get clinged as the tank. Let the healer worry about other people. A ton of death strikes. Oh yeah. And finally it in with some nice big fat rune strikes. And that is all we... Oh, we got a bloodlust. Going to drop a Death and Decay on here because the boss is going to move to here any second. Refresh our diseases in the Sintering period. And just keep going. Death striking as normal. Don't worry too much about death striking after you've not taken any damage. Oh, Chain Lightning. AMS'd it, boss. Give a jump for our static cling. No issue for us. And then we're just going to DPS in between. Keeping one blood rune refreshing all the time to make sure our procs give us back a nice big fat death rune so we can get more death strikes in. Yeah. Oh, disease is running, but outbreak's ready. Good. As you can see, we took them 2 points in Epidemic. That just gives us the nice carry over there, guys. So we're happy and good to go. Again, drop a D&D here, just in case he moves over. Already got that moving away. Boom, dead. And that is it, guys. That is besides the one massive failure from me, and which is just awful. Never please do that. Tanks to the side. There you go. Blood DK, tank, speed run, job done. Take it easy, guys.